Hello Disney fans, I'm Craig Williams with huge breaking Disney news. Let's start with what I consider to be the bigger of the two news stories we're going to discuss today, and that is that the Star Wars Galactic Starcruiser is officially closing this fall. The final voyage will be September 28th through the 30th, and any guests booked after those dates will be contacted by Disney to reschedule for an earlier date or work on canceling the reservation. New reservation bookings will be on hold until May 26th for those who are going to try to sneak in a voyage before it's gone. Disney isn't ready to say if the space will be used for anything else in the future. Many fans have been asking since before it even opened to offer day passes for the experience or shifting to a normal hotel rather than the immersive experience that it is, with a starting price of $4,800 for two people and around $6,000 for a family of four. Cast members stationed on the Halcyon will be reassigned to new locations after the closure. I am one fan who is sad about this news. I had the opportunity to be on the first media voyage as well as a second voyage, and there is truly nothing else I've done at Disney that can compare. But Disney is a business and they can't keep something running that isn't working. I've gone on record saying I never thought the answer would be just closing it down completely, especially this early on in its run, so I'm definitely eating my words on this one. As for the other news, the Lake Nona project isn't going to work for Disney anymore either, and it has also officially been canceled according to a memo from Josh D'Amaro. Here is the memo. Team, I wanted to let you know that we've just begun communication regarding our updated plans for the Lake Nona campus. As many of you know, the company had decided to build a new Disney campus in Lake Nona, and many cast members, Imagineers, and employees were asked to commit to making a move to Florida. While some were excited about the new campus, I know that this decision and the circumstances surrounding it have been difficult for others. Given the considerable changes that have occurred since the announcement of this project, including new leadership and changing business conditions, we have decided not to move forward with construction of the campus. This was not an easy decision to make, but I believe it is the right one. As a result, we will no longer be asking our employees to relocate. For those who have already moved, we will talk to you individually about your situation, including the possibility of moving you back. It is clear to me that the power of this brand comes from our incredible people, and we are committed to handling this change with care and compassion. I remain optimistic about the direction of our Walt Disney World business. We have plans to invest $17 billion and create 13,000 jobs over the next 10 years. I hope we're able to do so. We are committed to our teams who call Central Florida home and to all of our cast members around the world, and I want to thank you for your continued dedication to Disney parks, experience, and products, and for delivering world-class entertainment for our guests. Josh. Walt Disney World President Jeff Valley also sent out a letter to community leaders regarding the Lake Nona project, and here's what that says. Dear community leaders, today you may have heard the news that Disney is no longer moving forward on the construction of a new campus in the thriving and growing community of Lake Nona in Orlando. Since we first announced this project, several dynamics have changed, including a change in company leadership and evolving economic and business conditions. Regarding our world-class destination, our desire is to continue investing in our core business in an effort to attract and welcome millions of visitors to Walt Disney World in Central Florida each year, so they can enjoy the kind of hospitality our region is known for around the world. Our plans currently call for us to invest $17 billion in Walt Disney World over the next 10 years and create 13,000 new jobs to continue doing our part as a leading employer in the hospitality and themed entertainment industry. We hope these plans will become a future reality. For decades, we have operated our business responsibly, and being the region's largest taxpayer, we paid and collected over $1.1 billion in state and local taxes during last year alone. As the largest single-site employer in Central Florida, we are deeply rooted in this community, and we continue to make investments for the betterment of our region, such as the contribution of 80 acres of land to create affordable and attainable housing for our community, which we announced last year. Groundbreaking on this development is targeted for next year, with the first of 1,400 units anticipated to be completed in 2026. We also continue to invest in our community through our broad array of philanthropic and citizenship efforts. Over the last 20 months, we've provided $6.5 million in grants to locally based nonprofit organizations such as Give Kids the World, Boys and Girls Clubs of Central Florida, Second Harvest Food Bank of Central Florida, Conservation Florida, Heart of Florida United Way, Hope Partnership, the Nature Conservancy, and more. This is on top of the donation of millions of hours of time that our cast members have contributed to deserving organizations over the past decades. Of course, none of this would be possible without the amazing dedication of the 75,000 cast members who call Central Florida their home. To them, we offer the best overall benefits package in the Central Florida hospitality industry, including an $18 minimum wage by the end of the year, which is well above the state's minimum wage, affordable medical coverage, subsidized childcare, access to free higher education through Disney Aspire, our 100% paid tuition programs, and pathways to help cast at every step of their career. While today's decision was not easy, we remain committed to our cast members as well as you and our wonderful community. Sincerely, Jeff. The New York Times reported that about 200 Disney cast members already relocated to Florida from California, and according to an estimate from the Florida Department of Economic Opportunity, the Lake Nona project would have added more than 2,000 jobs to the region, with the average salary being around $120,000 a year. I know it's unlikely that Walt Disney Imagineering and the other parts of the company that were impacted by this will go back to how they were before, considering the Walt Disney Company is at a complete different place. Obviously, the job cuts are what I'm talking about, as well as looking to save money wherever is possible. But hopefully the company will get back on track and it will recover to be the Disney that we used to know and love deeply. That's just a little bit different than what it was before. We're going to discuss these news stories as well as more Disney news on the May 23rd episode of the Diz Unplugged. You can find that at youtube.com/DizUnplugged. And as always, if you're looking for more Disney news, head over to wdwinfo.com today.